Jahream Bula. Reports are suggesting the Dragons have been in contact with Bula and his future. They could make him an offer from 2027 and beyond. Ooh, jeez.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Just when you thought the smoke had kind of cleared in regards to Bula potentially leaving, it's still open. I know he's come out to a degree and kind of implied like everything's sweet or whatever, but it's just like, until it's done, you're just like, oh God, oh God.
But did he come out? That was before all this stuff happened, or did I miss something?
Yeah, it was before.
Yeah, so that makes me nervous. Once the whole Richo, I know it's been somewhat resolved now. Once that happened, I kind of conceded that he's gone. Not gone, but like I thought he was pretty much safe before that.
Yep.
Now I'm completely unsure.
Oh man.
Who, Bula?
For Bula, yeah. And I think the Dragons, that would be a great signing.
To get
Kolomatangi and Bula for 2027. I don't know what you do about Gutho if you figure that out later, but geez, that'd be mad.
I wonder whether he could almost play a bit of a 14 role or something like that.
He was meant to last year for Para.
Yeah.
Would Gutho take the back seat though? You reckon?
Yeah, he's a team. Like Gutho's a legend, bro. Absolute legend. Team first all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, even with the Eels, like, it changed after he'd gone, but like, at least to my understanding, when they went to him initially and were like, "Oh, we want you to play this other position other than fullback," and it seemed like they were assuming he was going to say, "No, I don't want to do that." He was like, "Yeah, sweet."
Yeah, what a guy.
So 27. Gutho, how did he be 32?
Yes, Gutho comes off contract at the end of 27.
Okay, interesting.
So there'll be a year in between.
He's still playing good footy.
He played good last year, especially this front end of last year.
Yeah,
he was fantastic.
So it's like, I'm not of the mind that Gutho, like I understand Bula is younger or whatever. Like I will say Gutho's reached higher heights than Bula. Like I think, for example, what I'm saying is,
absolutely.
Like the only reason why you're going Bula over Gutho in 27, in my opinion, is because he's younger.
Yeah,
definitely. But I would take that.
Yeah, because
I
of
would
the
do that
future
for
and
sure.
that. Yeah. But if I'm another club and I can get Gutho and I don't have a fullback at the moment or a young guy that needs a bit of time, man, I'm taking Gutho on a, I don't know, 400-500K contract if he's still keen to get around.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's still got plenty to offer, Gutho.
I think he's still got plenty to offer. I think it's two separate conversations though. Like if I'm the Dragons, I'm getting Bula.
And I know he's not as explosive and all that kind of stuff, but like he offers so much other stuff.
Yeah.
He's so safe.
Yeah,
his defense is unbelievable. Reckon he'll Bula will be at Dragons or what?
I don't know. He might. I think there's better teams to go to. In terms of, just depends on who. It depends on who they're like. I don't know. For Bula, he's young. It depends on whether how much money they're going to offer him, and I think if he has another offer from another team, that's not the Dragons.
Who's in a better position, Dragons or West Tigers?
I think Tigers will be in a better position now. No, right now, sorry, no. Not the whole club. The club needs, I don't know, the club's been going through like a rebranding for like the last 5 years.
The Dragons are.
Honestly,
I reckon the Dragons are.
The Dragons Like roster-wise,
they've got so many young guns coming through the Dragons.
They do have another young kid from Mountie, Halangahu or something like that.
Yeah.
He's a beast.
Yeah. He's an edge back row.
He's a gun, yeah.
Gun. Your mate or no?
Nah, he's one of the he's one guy he's a guy from the area, yeah. He's Tongan, so he probably loves KFC as well.
That's why he plays for the Dragons. Same colours, bro.
Same colours, yeah. The red and white flag, bro.
And Tongan colours as well, baby. Holy heck, it all comes together.
Yeah.
Right now, though, roster-wise, who's is better? That's like, for example,
who's
like if they played each other tomorrow full strength, who'd win?
Take office out. Both teams full strength tomorrow. Who wins?
I reckon Tigers will win.
Tigers win. But like they're getting Keon in 26. If they get Bula and all their young guns have another year to progress, especially like in all their forwards, I reckon the Dragons are better suited.
I have to say, I actually think the Dragons are in a much stronger position right now.
Yeah.
When you look at that young forward pack coming through, when you look at it, looks like they've got their office sorted, the Dragons. Like I think that they looks like it.
I think they're sort of in like the same position like the Dragons and the Tigers.
They haven't had as bad admin as the Tigers. Holy heck.
Who, like if they played round one and they were full strength and they had their 2026 teams, who are you tipping?
I probably tipped the Dragons.
Okay.
Who's the Dragons 9?
Jacob Little and Cook kind of share it.
Yeah, Little and Cook.
Cook, yeah.
Oh, actually, I take that back.
Yeah, because you look at the spine, I don't know.
Oh, that's a tough one because I'm thinking of like Taylor May, Terrell at the front.
Yeah.
Then you've obviously got Luai, you've got Dewey,
Yeah,
Bula.
Bulla's at the moment.
Well, at the moment, not at the Dragons.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? That's a tough. The difference is Flanagan's coaching. Like when you actually, I know the Dragons finished below the Tigers last year, but like they beat some of the best teams.
Yes.
That's what makes it hard. And these young forwards got a year under their belt, a whole nother preseason under their belt, and they had a lot of young forwards injured last year as well. The Dragons.
Yeah, true.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna say the Dragons. I'm gonna say the Dragons.
That's a heavy take, bro.
I don't think the Dragons. I think the Tigers. Just the administration stuff. In regards to club, like who is better currently set up for the next 5 years? I'll say Dragons.
Yeah, Dragons are.
I reckon there's not much doubt about that one.
Yeah.
But the Dragons don't have guys like Terrell May.
Yeah.
They don't have guys like Jahream Bula, Api Coruscant,
Yeah.
Taylor May. You know what I mean? Like that's the difference. So like when I talk about players that are top tier, you know, Tigers have that.
Tigers have the edge on that. So that's the
Oh man, that's a tough one.
But suddenly, if they get Buller and then they've got him
and Keon.
and Keon,
their halves is just where I just
Yeah.
oh, I'm not saying they're going to win a comp in the next 2
Yeah.
years. I'm just saying I think they're better suited than the Tigers, especially if they get Buller.
But for example, like the Tigers in their spine currently, I know Appy's a little bit older, but they have Api Coruscant and Jahream Bula in their spine. That's where
That's a very experienced spine, yeah.
Unbelievable. So it's a tough question. It's a really tough question.